1, 2, 3, funk it.
Hey guys, and welcome to day 50. I know, sorry, I've been a bit tardy with this the last couple of weeks. I think in the last video I said it's a busy time for me, and it is a very busy time for me. I've been struggling to get this video out. Actually, I did make a video last week, but by the time I came around to editing it, and I just thought, well, it's a bit too late now to try and put this out. It was nearly 4 days later before I was ready to put the video out, and I thought, well, it's too late, so I'll just wait till this. So things that happened in the last couple of weeks, I did hit the 15 kilo mark. I was, well, minus 15 kilo mark, so I was really wrapped about that. And today, I mean, look, today I was hoping that I could jump up in here and say we've lost 20 kilos, but we haven't got to that 20 kilo mark yet. We're at 162.2. So the 20 kilo mark is actually when I get to 161.4. So we're about 800 grams away. But in saying that, I kind of unofficially say I've lost 20 kilos because it's like, you know, there was the scales when I first started this journey didn't go as high, anything higher than 182 or 181.4. That's pretty much where I started. So when I first started weighing myself, I just got error every day because there was it just maxed out. So in one way, I could kind of take, you know, I'm kind of encouraged. I do, you know, I'm quite happy within myself. I say to myself, I've lost 20 kilos because realistically, you know, the weight that was never being recorded, well, it couldn't come up on the scale. I would have lost that by now. So yeah, I mean, maybe I was 182.5. I don't know. Maybe it was just 100 grams. But I mean, either way, I think I take solace in myself, saying to myself that I've lost 20 kilos. But that's all unofficially. 161.4 is the official 20 kilo mark. So hoping to hit that in the next few days. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I've been super energetic. It's been hard to keep this going the last couple of days, actually. Really hard. It's you know, the focus, you know, when you're losing kilos, you tend to kind of say, well, I think I can kind of do this without having don't need the extra weight. You know, I can eat a little bit here and there. I have had trouble trying to get the juice. It's just been so busy to stop and make juice. I've kind of been using, drinking fruit juice, lots of coconut water. I've cut down on the coconut water because I always had a tendency when I had the coconut water to eat the flesh as well. And sometimes when it's just a nice little jelly, it's okay. But there are other times when it's not really. So yeah, let me just pause this for a second and I'll come back because there's a few issues right now. And we're back. Sorry, I just had a few issues with the stabilizer. It ran out of battery, so I just had to change batteries there. So yeah, like I was saying, it was hard to keep up with the, to keep up with the juice. The hotel's been busy. So, you know, trying to sneak one here, sneak one there, trying to stop and make that. It's kind of, I don't know, it's been a little bit of a chore. On top of that, I've got this, another event which I'm overseeing myself. And I'm working with a group of kids who are new to cooking, and they've got their first dinner tonight actually, which has been quite challenging because, you know, there's been a lot of menu tasting, a lot of tasting food because trying to hone what they've been doing. So yeah, there's been those kind of challenges. So I probably would say I was hoping to have got to this point a little bit earlier than it took, but then again, not a big deal. I guess, you know, I guess maybe mentally I'm trying to go too quick, but I think now I'm at the 20 kilo state. I mean, 50 days, it's day 50, so in 50 days to lose nearly 20 kilos, or we could say 20 kilos, is quite good. You know, I don't think anyone else would be upset about that, you know, saying, oh, I didn't lose it quick enough. So yeah, so target 150, so we're about 12 kilos away from getting to that. So quite quite excited. Yeah, like I said, it's been going. Gym's been going really well. I've been really hitting the gym hard. The elliptical has pretty much been my machine now since my other machine's broken down. The step machine's broken down. So the elliptical, yeah, it's been solid. I find myself going at a much harder resistance, and I find myself going at a much faster pace. So where I used to be going at more of a slowish kind of pace at a resistance of, you know, I started off with a resistance of 5, then I got to 8, then I got to 11 and 13 and even 15. The resistance of 15. I did resistance of 15, but I went at a slower pace, and I really realized that I could go at a resistance of 11 faster and harder and achieve the same results, if not better, than what I would do at a slower resistance, at a higher resistance at a slower pace. So, I mean, I guess it just keeps on coming and coming. I don't feel so puffed out. I don't feel so tired in the mornings. You know, there are times I used to do the gym workout, and in the mornings I was just knackered. So right now I don't feel so bad. The clothes are a lot more looser. I mean, Jesus Christ, have a look at this. All the clothes, my pants are looser. I have to keep on making new notches into the belt. I mean, that's a funny one actually. All my work clothes are too big now. My pants are way too big. So to counteract that, I'm using my pocket knife to make a new hole in the belt, and it seems like every couple of days I'm making a new hole in the belt. So that's a great feeling. I mean, I'll tell you that now. I love that. It's a nice little feeling to have to make new notches on the belt. So when the pocket knife comes out, I feel quite good about it. And yeah, I think now my focus is how am I going to wean myself off this now. You know, I guess anytime I eat anything, everything blows out, and that's my biggest worry. I mean, there have been times, like in the last couple of weeks, there was a party, I had some food there, and I had some greasy food, and the body felt physically sick afterwards. Not like I wanted to vomit or anything like that, but I just had this feel like it was like the body was just not happy with me. It's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain what kind of feeling I was going through. But the body just kept on saying, "What have you done? What are you eating?" So I think in a good way, the body feels like it's healthier and it's getting used to the healthier food, and in that side of things, yeah, things are going well. So anyway, that's me ranting on. Like I said, nothing major happened. It's same regime. Little bit less of the juice, but like I said, I don't feel as hungry anymore. I don't feel I could eat a little bit and be full, as opposed to before where I used to have to eat a lot and be full. So now I don't have to eat as much anymore. And yeah, keep juicing, I guess. That's all I have to say. Thanks for all the words of support from everyone. Thanks to my team over here, my wife, my mates back home. For all the encouragement, because it's been really good. To Carol, who's out there in Spain, not in Spain, in Estonia, who started this journey as well, good luck. I know it's hard, and I know there's some days that it goes bad and good, but good luck with it. And yeah, let me update you very soon. Hopefully when I won't update you when I get to, go on my Instagram, because that's where I usually post more on. Go on my Instagram. I'll put the link below, and you'll see my update when I get to the 20 kilos. But next is the 150s. When I get to the 150s, 159, I'm going to be very happy, because that's the final step of the journey, and to get to 150, the road to 150, I guess. See you guys. Cheers. See you next time. Keep on.